everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ocean State Aquatics TV, and today I'm going to be bringing you through the fish room at our Coventry store and showing you guys what I think the top 6 most underrated freshwater fish that we have here in stock right now. Definitely stay tuned towards the end because I will be going over a big surprise that we have in store for you guys for this weekend. So let's check it out. So coming in for our first most underrated fish that we have are the Colombian Tetras, which are these fish in here that look rather silvery but have red tails. The reason that these guys are most underrated is most people just pass right by this tank and don't even realize that they're in here because right now they look really silver. But they also go by another name, the Colombian red and blue tetra, because their bodies actually get this beautiful shimmer. As they get bigger, it can actually shimmer somewhat blue sometimes, and they get beautiful red tails and fins. They also do get to a really decent size, so you can actually keep them with a lot more bigger and semi-aggressive fish. So I see a lot of people that keep these in with discus, will keep these in with bigger Congo tetras, maybe some South American cichlids. They get to a really decent size, so you can really pair these with a lot of different fish that you may have in your tank. So these guys are really cool, and they will really come into their colors as they mature more. For number 2, we have rainbow fish. Now, we have a lot of rainbow fish in stock here at our Coventry store, more than just these 2 tanks. Rainbow fish are really wonderful addition to a lot of your bigger fish tank or semi-aggressive fish tank. They do get really decent in size, and they really come into their color as they get bigger. So right now, we have them a little bit on the smaller side, so they really haven't matured into their full size, their full body shape, and their full color yet. But just like in their name, rainbow, they come in every single different color that you could possibly want. So whatever color you think is missing in your aquarium, you can definitely fill it with some of these. So coming in at number 3, these are red glass rosy barbs. So these fish are really cool. And I do find that a lot of kids really like these because you can actually see all of their internal organs. So it's really cool to teach kids about, especially about fish eating. Because if you feed them food, especially something like vibrobites that's really bright red, you can actually see it moving through their whole digestive tract, and you can see the food in their stomach, which is a really cool addition to any tank, especially if you have someone that really likes science. It's really kind of a cool science project to see and watch them feed and watch the food move through the fish. So coming in at number 4, we have the lemon tetra. So lemon tetras are a really great addition to any peaceful community fish. So right now, as you can see, they look very kind of drab and just gray, but as they get older, they actually color up beautifully. They get this really nice, rich yellow color. After having them for a little while, they will really start to brighten up in your tank and add a nice pop of color that you don't see in a lot of other different fish. All right, coming in next, we have Gertrude Rainbows. So I know I already covered rainbow fish in this video, but what makes these rainbows different from the other ones is that these are actually a species of dwarf rainbow fish. The reason I think that these fish are underrated is right now they are really trying hard to blend in with their background, so they kind of have a deeper color to them right now. But once you get them home and get them in a tank that they can really thrive in, their color comes out so much. They get this really nice yellow. So these fish are also a really great example of sexual dimorphism in fish because the males will have these big, beautiful fins and the females will have a little bit smaller fins, go a little bit more muted color. But it is awesome when you have some really nice males in your tank and they really display that beautiful finnage that they have. And this is our last most underrated fish that we have in stock at the moment at our Coventry store, and that is the black ruby barb. So a lot of people do not even pay any attention to these guys because they just look like they're silver with black stripes on them, but that is just their juvenile phase. When they get bigger and when they really grow into their colors, they actually change completely. They turn almost completely black, and the front half of their body turns this beautiful, deep ruby, almost maroon color, and they get just absolutely stunning. Some of them even get this white halo around their scales, so it kind of looks like their scales are shimmering a little bit, which is just absolutely beautiful. So you can start to see that some of these are actually starting to change right now in the tank. They don't have to be that big to start changing. Even the ones in here that look like they are starting to come in their colors yet are still actually in the middle of their transition phase. So they will get a lot prettier and a lot richer in color once you get them home and get them into a less crowded aquarium. All right, so now that we are done with our most underrated fish, now it is time for our big surprise, which is plants. As you can see, we got a huge freshwater plant shipment in at our Coventry store. So I'm going to bring you through all the highlights of all the plants that I think was really cool that we got in. So let's check it out. So starting out first, we got some really awesome, really big swords in stock. So if you're looking for a plant that's going to take up a lot of space or a plant that you want to fill in an empty place in the back of your tank, this is definitely an awesome one for you to choose from. And these are at a great bargain right now. So next up, we got a bunch of different pots of crypts in stock, which are really cool. Crypts are another really easy plant that a lot of people really love. And we got them in a few different size ranges, so definitely come check those out. We have tons of Anubias in stock, so if you are looking for another plant that is really easygoing, definitely with a bigger leaf shape, Anubias is definitely one that you want to come check out and consider adding to your planted tank today. So next, if you are looking for a pop of color, something that will maybe grow really quickly, or something that is just gonna look a little bit different, stem plants are definitely gonna be your way to go. So we got a huge variety of greens and reds for stem plants in stock today, so you should definitely come check those out because these are gonna go quick. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, keep it fresh.